Hello friends, if you are looking to buy a flat in Bangalore and is confused on making a decision, this is the right video for you. Here we are going to dive deep into all the nitty-gritties of buying a flat. If you are an investor who is looking to resell the flat before registration to another person and get some money, the very first thing you have to watch out for is the assignment charges of the builder. Assignment charges are the charges that you need to pay to the builder while you sell it to another person before registration. It can be as low as 50 rupees per square feet to as high as 5% of the total registered value. A higher assignment charge leaves you with less room for making profits. Second thing you have to watch out for is the lock-in time, after which you can resell your property. Builders have lock-in time from 6 months to 2 years. Prices of a top-tier builder property appreciates more than middle or low-tier builders. And if you are an investor, it's good you book a flat in pre-launch itself. After every X number of units sold, builders increase the price of the property. Demand-supply equation always holds true in case of an investment. In real estate, if you are buying a property in a high-volume apartment, like let's say 6K to 10K units, or in a place where there are a lot of builders launching projects, the chances of you making any returns are minimal. If you are able to afford a top-class builder like Prestige, Shobha or Brigade, you should go with that. There are a lot of nitty-gritties associated with a flat. Things like, are there enough diesel generators which comes operational when power goes down? Are there enough backup generators? How effective is the sewage treatment plant? Are there proper drains and storm water tanks in the basement so that in the event of an unusual rain or a mini flooding, water could be properly pumped out of the apartment? These are the kind of things that you normally don't find in a brochure or get to know while talking to a salesperson. Mostly top class builders do these things fine. In case you are going with a middle or low class builder, then you should seek help of a professional real estate consultant who can evaluate the property for you and give you a report at a nominal cost. These days, the real estate market of Bangalore is really hot. The prices of property has gone up by 50 to 100% over the past 2 years. Hence, many of the top line builders are not ready to negotiate on the prices of units. The only way you can earn a discount is through referral programs. That is, if you are buying from Prestige and you already have a friend who is living in any of the Prestige properties, you may get a referral discount of up to 1.5 to 2%. In case you are approaching the builder through a real estate agent, you can negotiate with the real estate agent to give you a cut of the amount that he receives. They are ready to give these days since the number of bookings are really high. In case any of the top builder gives you a good discount, always have a caution and identify why is he giving the discount. It may be part of an unsold inventory, a flat which has no good light and ventilation, etc. Regarding middle class builders, they might give you a good discount or they will be ready for higher negotiations. But what they typically do is they jack up the prices to the top class builder and reduce some from that. And one another risk with going with a middle to low class builder is the price at which unit is bought by you and your neighbor would be drastically different. So you have to be very careful. Before booking a project, you should check its status in Rera Karnataka website. Rera stands for Real Estate Regulatory Authority. So you can go to the website and search for your particular project. It shows you, are there any complaints associated with the projects, what is the approved plan, and all the rest of the details. Specifically check for, are there any complaints registered by other people who booked in the same apartment with Rera. Before Rera, there were multiple instances where builder collects money from the customers and runs away without completing the project. But now, let's say you paid 10 lakhs to a particular builder. 70% of that goes to a particular account from which money can be only used for construction of the project. Also, the builder is liable to pay a fine in case they delay the project after the Rera completion date. Regarding buying new flat versus resale. In case you are going to buy a resale flat, it is always advisable to have a real estate agent help you in all the proceedings. In my experience, there were a lot of cases where I was not able to strike a deal with the seller due to some ego problems that arises while we negotiate the price. If there is a real estate agent, such small things might not happen. Also, the agent helps with the paperwork and lot of other nitty-gritties associated with the transaction, while charging a minimum fee of just 1%. Good thing about the resale flats are they have the location advantage. You might be able to find them in the heart of the town, whereas new flats come mostly outskirts of the town. You might not find new generation features like EV charging stations in resale or older flats. Also, if you are an investor, a new flat gives you more appreciation compared to an older or resale flat. Regarding whether to buy a higher floor or to choose a lower floor, data shows that in Bangalore, mid to higher floors are in high demand. Reasons are quite obvious. We know that Bangalore is highly polluted city. In the higher floors, you might have very less amount of pollution. Also, if you look at the noise levels, it would be lesser in the higher floors. The view and the ventilation as well as the lighting would be good at the higher floors. Some builders give the option of solar water heater in the higher floors. Also, if you are in a higher floors, many of the builders give basement 1 car parking, which is actually important. Anytime there is any flooding or higher rain, basement 2 would be the first to flood. I stay in the 15th floor. There are a lot of funny questions asked by people. Are there mosquitoes in your home? Guys, there are a lot of mosquitoes. In case your preference is a lower floor, always make sure your flat is far away from diesel generators, STP treatment plant, as well as the transformers. They give you very good amount of vibrations which can be felt inside the flat. Anyways, the selection of floors is the taste of people. It's you who has to decide which floor you should live in. I was just sharing the data points that I have. Let's see how to choose the right unit from the complex. The most important thing to watch out while selecting the unit is availability of good light and ventilation. Make sure or ensure that all rooms get enough sunlight at some point of the day. Choosing a flat with east-facing balcony gives you ample sunlight in the morning, which can make you start the day pleasant. Try always to prefer corner units over the non-corner ones. I think it needs no explanation. Corner units gets light and ventilation from multiple directions. Try to check for rooms where cross ventilation is available. Cross ventilation helps in flow of air, which can help you save the cost of air conditioning during summers. In case you are planning to buy a 2 BHK flat, try to buy one which has 2 balconies. One balcony you would be using anyways for drying your clothes, whereas the other one you can use for your recreational purposes. One of the mistake many of us does is we look at the sample flat created by the builder and make a buying decision. Understand that many of the sample flats are not practical. They may be aesthetically pleasing but not practical. An example would be a sofa set placed very close to the TV. You know how impractical that is. Once you decided to buy the flat, the next step should be to create a sale agreement between both the parties. Once that is done, the very next step is registration. Normally, it takes from 3 to 8% to register a property in Bangalore. The guidance value of the property changes based on where it is actually located. If it is on the outskirts of the city, the guidance value would be lower and you end up paying like 3 to 4% of the total value in consideration as registration duty. But if it is somewhere in the heart of the town, you end up paying 7 to 8% of the total value. Many of us end up taking a home loan while buying a flat. So there are basically 2 types of loans. One is a term loan and other one is a overdraft loan. So SBI Max Gain is an overdraft loan. So the benefit of an overdraft loan is the excessive money that you put in after your EMIs can be taken out at any point of time, and the interest would be calculated on a daily basis. Whereas in case of a term loan, the money you put in as extra can never be taken out. Term loans offer a lower interest rate compared to an overdraft loan account. The difference can be as low as 0.1% to as high as 1.5%. An overdraft account offers more peace of mind compared to a term loan. So it is up to you to decide whether to go for higher peace of mind or to opt for lower rate of interest. Another question which comes up is, do banks negotiate on the interest rate? If you have a strong CIBIL score and let's say you also have a co-applicant, you can negotiate for a lower interest. Some banks offer a discount on the interest rate if you have a female co-applicant. An example, SBI offers up to 0.1% if you have a female applicant. Now, let's talk about super built-up area versus carpet area. Carpet area is the net usable space within your apartment, excluding balconies, verandas, terraces, and common areas. It is defined as the amount of space within your apartment where actually you can put a carpet. Super built-up area includes carpet area plus your proportionate share in common amenities like verandas, swimming pool, common walking areas, etc. What I have normally seen is the carpet area of top class builders in premium projects would be 69 to 72% of the total super built up area, which means actually you are paying for 30% extra than you are getting within your apartment. Recently, I visited project by a middle tier builder which actually did not have any amenities. The only amenity they had was a badminton court. They were also quoting super built up area which is 30% more than their carpet area. I asked him, why are you doing this? In case of a top class builder, they have lot of common amenities, lot of external walkways, swimming pool, whatnot. How are you able to quote this? This sales guy was speechless. Guys, remember about this hack. You are paying always for the super built up area. Where do you buy an apartment in Bangalore? It's an opinionated decision. Choose your own opinion. But if you are an IT professional, it's always good to buy near an IT hub or the areas where the types of companies that you work for are more. I have seen in the past years that the appreciation rate of properties near the IT hubs is relatively higher compared to outskirts. Recently, the rental rates in Outer Ring Road are far higher compared to MG Road and surrounding areas. Now, let's look at few hacks. Builders, like an investor itself, saves some portion of their inventory to be sold after the completion of the project at a higher price. And they release these flats in periodic intervals. If you are in touch with the right real estate agent or right contact from the builder itself, you will get to know about these flats and you would be able to book them while they are released. The benefit here is you would be able to inspect the flat, see it and buy it. If the builder is sold out, don't get disappointed. There might be a share of landlord's portion that is available for sale. Connect with the right real estate agents for the sale. That's all I had to share with you today. Hope you would be able to make an informed decision based on the facts that I have shared. Thank you.